All right. Is that time? Is that time? Ooh, unfortunate scenario. Ooh, well. Ronin gets knocked away. And we're in some unfortunate scenarios here. Saraki looking for a way through. Triple X. Top floor. Reckless gets the finish. And it's going to be one for the history books. And that's going to be good night. Zaraki closes the curtain on that one. Going to be moving very, very abruptly. Well, that was a good reset. Mario was able to make something happen there. Nades up on the back to the drawing board. Jumps out the Face of circle on the move. It looks like some activity going on the northeast side. Nobody has ever lost the Sly and Felony have been able to secure some extra eliminations. One for the most part. They are able to pack things up. 4 eliminations to the good. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It is the ES Niger Gamers Saturday. Tomorrow, don't forget, is the last day of the PMGC, the watch party. And it goes live. Well, looks like a little bit of a flight path there. But so far, Zaraki and Reckless have secured 2 eliminations. Might be looking for a little bit more to add to that tally. Sound is up onto that northern corner there. They also have 2 eliminations of their own. Might be trying a little bit harder than I thought. It's not too ideal for them. They might be a little bit unorthodox. Well, I believe with the right kind of planning, there would be some significant execution to how they will be able to hold the rest of these positions inside of the circle. Mario gets caught out by Death Giver. I guess knocked to his knees. Will fall off. Needs. It's all by his lonesomes. Yeah. A bit of an interesting breakaway there. Sound gets knocked away. On the other corner, Nades could get the angle on Death Giver. I might be able to get him all through. Just a spin to a very interesting spot. Could be decisive. Rookie gets knocked away in the open there. And here comes Death Giver. Coming through for a little bit of a finish there. Chima Star gets the finish on as well. TOOA. Reckless. Up to 5 eliminations now. First touches into the corner. TOOA gets knocked away. Swaying to the right. Death Giver. Clapped up and closed. That's going to be the end. 7 eliminations now. And Chimastar gets caught out in the open. Olamide the OG exposed as well. Dropped through by Reckless. And Hank will be the next one to follow suit. Swayed into that left-hand side. Reckless has a sight line on his position. Noob makes the advance a little bit from that western corner. The airdrop just delivered quite rightly, but exposed. And Noob will circle back. Now it's a 1 versus 2. Reckless has been spotted. He peeks out, almost gets dropped away. But fortunately, ducks back into open space. We'll try to lock things down again. And Zaraki will catch him off guard. And that's going to be the end of match number 1 for Gamers Saturday. And what a game that was. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. 2 more games up to grab. See who's going to take game number 2. All right, we're back. Match number 2, Gamer Saturday. 12 teams, 22 players in the cut, and all looking for a little opportunity to get their hands on some of that sweet money. Gonna take a look here. Who's gonna get the action brought out first? It looks like Nate is going to be the first victim. He gets knocked away. Unfortunately, he will not be biding time onto that one. So he gets clutched up. We'll head all the way back into the lobby. Fortunate scenes for him. DG is not going to be so lucky, as he will be getting swept away. Zaraki and the Reckless once again coming together to clutch things up. Sound up front and personal. Trying to spin through there, was able to manage 2 eliminations. Of course, he did escape the chaos that was about to brew from that position. Here, the M249 ringing so carelessly there. Zaraki looking for a way through. Pops soon to the corner of the right side. We'll be trying to lock in and lock on. He's bathing inside of that seriousness. We're going to try again to that little corner spot. Zaraki will get the knock with the easy soul snatcher. Unfortunately, only having his own soul snatch. Reckless applies some more pressure. And we'll pop a couple of more shots off into that corner. Mehmedi, all by his lonesome. Molotov. Just perfectly launched, but unfortunately, still a couple of inches wide. And a grenade to follow suit as well, but not enough to get anything done here. But the UZ does not fail. Does connect. It claps, sends him back into the lobby. Looking for a way inside. Still able to regurgitate all of those positions so far. 5 eliminations for Reckless and Zaraki. Coming off of a chicken dinner win. A little bit of a rethink of the positions aware. And you can see the casual spray down coming through from the DP-20, the M249, the M416s. All of the bullets are flying all the way across there. Felony, unfortunately, is not going to be so lucky. He will be sent back into the lobby with the quickness. 7 eliminations now, and the count is going higher and higher. Utilities in due course. Looks like there is some action happening here. Olamide DOG gets knocked away. Flex into the corner as well. And might be the one to rescue his teammate from the clutches of peril. Keep their hopes alive to secure at least a win. Sound will go for a third. And we'll clutch that final game. It's open season, the AKM as it rings outside. Are going to be thinking and rethinking exactly how they want to play into the final third. It is phase 2 of the second, and they are on the move again. Outcast and Chris working together to see if they can secure something special. Olamide is going to be tagged up very, very low on HP now. 1 HP left. He's exposed. Had no idea of where the opposition was. Triple X is there, pays into the open space of the right hand side, trying to get into the corner, but no. Chris will shut that down immediately. They will advance even further. Play zone has moved up into that northern side. Does spew a little bit of chaos as well. We've got a little bit of an animal problem here so far. 8 eliminations. Layla, oh, it's gonna be all by himself. There are some recall towers in the area, so I'm not sure they might want to indulge in this one going forward. But they might think about it though. Could be possibility for something special, but I could be subverted or subversive. They can find a way to hold down into that sideline. There is a little bit of a derivatory plays coming through there, but Layla is going to be going for that recall. So Amin will be back into the game, fortunately for him. And now the rest of Soul Snatcher and Digi working hand in hand to see if there's going to be a big possibility here to do something special and make it through to that corner pocket. Digi does apply some pressure. Sound will be swept away. And that's going to be the end of the journey for him as well. Reckless applies a little bit more pressure. Send some more shots into that corner. Digi peeks out. And we'll be getting hit from the side immediately there. Chris has an angle on him. But Chris has an angle on a lot of players, actually. Amin all by himself. Hasn't been able to get his HP back up. Unfortunately for him, he's gotten little to no utilities. And the Molotov just dropped outside of this door. And he's about to make the move. And he walks into the Molotov and he burns alive. Zaraki goes for yet another finish. Mario and Nades now working together to see what is going to be a possibility for them. Can they clutch it up? Can they make something special happen? Can they work it through? They will look forward to it again. They will look through. Could be a big possibility for them as well. They are trying to circle back. Cracks open the shield. Cracks open the mystery box. Chris on the other side has been looking for a way through as well, but can't seem to find his angles just right. But it could be a could be a very, very interesting dynamic for them if they can make their way into that zone. Zaraki as well, and Rekes are still running amok. 10 eliminations so far. Mario finally gets called out, knocked away by Outcast. And it might be the opening that they have been looking for. Grenade sent through. Zaraki breaks open that position as well. And now the play zone already on the move. They cannot afford to take that kind of damage. Digi's done a little bit on the corner, and the grenade is there, but Zaraki takes full. As unfortunately, he will not be making it any further. Reckless as well will follow suit. Jump shot is good, and the DBS, or rather the S685, will cut things down. But take a look at that. He had no idea that Zaraki is getting his numbers back up, but he's going to be spotted. He will be finished. And that will be Chris putting the final nail in the coffin. That could have gone so many different ways, but Outcast and Chris will clutch it up. 10 eliminations to the good. Now that is how you make something special happen. Match number 2 will go to Outcast and Chris. And we'll be right back for match number 3, the last match of the day. All right. Show is back on the road. Airdrop is going to be big bone of contention inside of this game. Looks like everybody's heading straight to where the action is in here. And that should tell you all you need to know. One person is going to come out on top, I'll tell you that one. They're all going to get locked in. The action's already starting to kick off. Prince, the first one to go down, swept back into the lobby with the quickness. Wrath over to the top side, gets the first drop. Chisholm, unfortunately, is not going to be so lucky. Creed, he might be going for his self-revive. Looks like that might not be the case. He does get knocked away. His teammates is going to be picked all the way back up. Might be waiting for that one over to that corner side. Trigger will be trying to keep himself and his teammate alive. They are over to that southwestern side. They are possibly going to be hanging there a little bit. Agent Benny X. Reckless is going to be on a little bit of a mission here. Well, looking good. It did look good in the past two games, Reckless and Zaraki. Hopefully can keep the momentum up. Deji's already on the move. Action there, peeks into the corner, sways into the side again, takes a couple more shots. But unfortunately we'll be getting drops. So Snatcher on the other side. Too far out. Possibly going to go for the reset. Things are going to look a little bit more worldly for them. Yeah. Prince is back and he does get his revenge. Fortunately for him, he can get Wrath picked all the way back up again. It's a good spell. Agent Benny X, unfortunately, is not going to be so lucky with that one either. As he does get mysteriously sidelined. Anyway, to that open and corner pickup spot. That was a little bit of protective cover. We'll try again into the corner. I guess the first knock Muck Boy will be going down, but here comes Danny going for retribution for his teammate, but they're both exposed. And they will be going back into the lobby simultaneously. Very unfortunate for them. Mario also in that southwestern side. A couple of teams in the opposition as well could be leading the charge into that open space. Yeah, I'm going to be trying something towards Prince again. Going to get knocked away by Reckless, and we'll be following suit, heading back into the lobby. And that's going to be another one that wraps the dust there. Reckless gets the final touch. 7 eliminations now for Reckless and Zaraki. And they are on serious demon time in Creed. Just now working hand in hand. Good touch with the M249. Doesn't stop for anyone, as Deji will be getting swept away by Creed. 3 eliminations for him as well. They are looking very, very tumultuous as they are increasing their elimination. They are increasing their eliminations, increasing their numbers. Looks like they might be running into an unfortunate guest here. They did hear the commotion spraying out immediately. The chaos ensues. Trigger sprays into the corner, tries to switch into that left-hand side. He's exposed and he does get dropped away there. And Trigger will remain trigger happy. Gets the finish. Mario's going to be last one left for his team, but I think he can still go for recall, potentially. Things are not too far out, too far-fetched. It's going to be a very interesting and untoward position as well for them, but they could keep things in the open spaces. Top half position. The Mammoth winding through there. It's going to be a very interesting game. See how these two play out going forward. They are looking very comfortable as they make their advance into that next phase of the circle coming in from the northern side. Again, could be very petulant because Mario is still out in the blue, but I think he's going for a recall. He is going for some recourse. We are going to be keeping our eyes peeled. See, there is going to be some possibilities here as to how things will advance going forward. Be an interesting turn of events here. They are already making a play, a little bit more central, but it is all part of the narrative that they are trying to push, playing into that central position. There is just a little bit of a insubordination for how these teams are trying to find their way into the circle. It is phase 3 of the circle, and you're all looking for a way through. Most of the moves already coming as well. Mario finally gets a nades all the way back up. Phase 3 of the circle, as we saw, and they are already looking for a way through as well. But that eastern side looking very interesting. Sage has gotten one elimination. Olamide not so lucky just yet, but it's not enough to deter him. Might be looking for a little bit more. I might be looking for a little bit more standard, a little bit more of a more interesting setting. This could be primal. There is a good deal of interesting plays coming through. Creed was able to spot some more opposition. He does get the finish on. Zaraki, on the other hand, is also trying to apply some more pressure. 5 eliminations now for Creed. He is looking very, very, very prominent, very resourceful. It's all by him lonesome. Chisam has not been able to pack it up just yet. But it's not too untoward for him. Might be able to make something come out of this one if he doesn't lose interest. And now there is a corner pocket, a little bit of an open space. If they can link things through, if they can break open the silence there, could be a very, very big move for them if they can make something come out of it though. It's a big opportunity for Unknown and Trigger. They've been quite silent so far, known being the one of the two that have been able to get some eliminations there, but he has spotted Chisholm in an open space, Creed just behind. An unknown spray could be the one that sets things apart, as Agent Benny X will go down to the play zone. Open space and open positions, and there's still a chance for some recalls here. Well, I don't know if that's going to be leading much of anything there. Bobby and Danny still alive, still holding on. Danny just by the stairs. Hasn't been able to give away his position just yet. Wait a minute. Are these two in the same place? Oh, wow. They're actually in the same spot. They are in the same spot. Reckless. Spinning through. There's 7 eliminations they've been able to rack up so far. It did not stop them at all. A noob will be called out by Zaraki and put back into the lobby. Reckless looking for a way through. Prince and Wrath could be in a very diabolical position if they don't might find a way to get into the zone, but it looks like Creed must have the right idea, as they have occupied some interesting space inside of the zone. And Trigger and Unknown just ahead of their position. They might decide that this might be the one for them. They can play off to those corners that are open right now. More pressure being subverted. Spraying into the corner as well. Did he get run over? No, he did not. It did not work, but unfortunately the grenades are there to get turned into that corner. Creed gets the first touch, and a beautiful touch is that. They do get tagged up by Trigger and Unknown. Share the spoils of war. Prince pulling up into the scene now. Crashes into the tree. Tries the right hand side. And he does go for the finish. Wrap things up immediately. But now things are going to look from bad to worse. Creed is trying to pop right through, and he might be burning himself alive. A Molotov, another Molotov sent through by Prince. And that will force Creed into a corner of positions. He can't do much. If that grenade is bounced off the walls, Creed could be in trouble. But unfortunately, Prince has run out of grenades. Circles back again. Sways into the corner. And this one might be the one that does the job. But he's got his HP very low. And one touch is all it takes. And he might be getting dropped off. And now another opportunity for Trigger and Unknown to make something happen. But a grenade from Wrath cuts it immediately. Creed falls to the side. And he had all of time to make something special happen. But unfortunately, Prince was able to subdue him. 9 eliminations to the duo. They have been absolutely fantastic, even though they have got a knockdown a couple of times. But these are the last 2 teams left. Here's the open space they've been looking for. Grenades getting sent over by Trigger. Plays off to the corner side again. An open chance. First tag is good. Unknown falls. And here comes Trigger now in a 1 versus 2. Can he make something happen? Sways into the right hand side. First touch is good. Cuts his HP down. And that will be game number 3. Going to Wrath and Prince in ES and Jazz Gamers Saturday. Big congratulations to them. They will take match number 3. And we will see you next time. What a finish that was. Absolutely beautiful game. Love to see it. Catch you guys at the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Absolutely beautiful.